Three, two, one. I'm recording. Hello,
All right,
hello. Okay,
recording.
let me not put that as an intro. Me doing an accent
Start it
off
however you
rip. What's good, y'all? Hey, listen. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now with a banger video. I'm here with my best boy, one of the closest people I know, anime
Hello.
aficionado, the homie Damien.
Hello, friends.
And you guys don't know what we're about to talk about at all.
I don't even know what we're about to talk about.
I forget. We had like a couple of topics actually, but
You tell me. I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about.
listen, we were talking about the other night because we were playing Marvel Rivals. We just chilling. I was like, and I think we talked. I saw your video about the Reddit girlfriend stuff, and I was like, let's start a dialogue because you're getting some hate from some Reddit commenters. That was kind of weird. It was like about like the end, or the ending. I don't think it has it ended really, or just like the confession chapter basically, right? For Rent a
No,
Girlfriend.
it's not the ending.
It's not the ending,
No.
right? It's just the confession, right? Like it's not like the series isn't over. And I feel like people were like,
Yeah, I haven't read the chapter after it yet, though.
I haven't read like those 30 chapters like between that shit. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't. Listen, I've seen the leaks, so I feel like I got a good grasp of it. And also I watched the video, so I'm like, it seemed like boy's just a fanboy, he's just fangirling on the lady. And honestly, the ending that confession was like, I don't know. It felt realistic to like what the type of guy Kazuya is, somebody that kind of paid for, he's looking for love in this type of way, but like he's kind of obsessed. Like the girl never wanted this from him at all, but he just kind of did all things because I loved her. I'm like, it's like borderline, like what's that thing? Limerence a little bit about it, like think about his life about with this person, like this person. Not that she doesn't care about him or like doesn't like him in that way, but like clearly there's no signs of him like really having like clear cut view. He's always confused about like, oh, does she really like me? Like I want her to like me. I'm like, listen, bro, back off.
Yeah. So the gist of the argument that I was making in the video was that I'm sure you've noticed that a lot of people have very strong reactions whenever Rent a Girlfriend is brought up, right? More so than almost any other anime. It's like, what are the common anime that people hate? Like people clown on
Demon
stuff
Slayer.
like, no, not even that. I'm talking about like things that people consider bad, like Promise Neverland season 2,
yeah.
right? Or like X-Arm.
Yeah, Tokyo
something
Ghoul
like
season 3 or some shit like that. People just
yeah, stuff like that. Or Seven Deadly Sins season 3. Like whenever people bring up bad anime, that's always what gets brought up, right?
Yeah.
But the reaction when people bring up Rent a Girlfriend, and Rent a Girlfriend is also one of those bad anime that people bring up, but it's a very different sort of reaction, right? I'm sure you know
always.
Very people have a very like excessive reaction, right? And the theory that I have is just a theory, that, and it's not applicable to everybody. And but the people it does apply to, I think this is definitely a possible explanation. It's that people see the events of Rent a Girlfriend. You have a loser like Kazuya who, depending on how you read the story, is getting played by Chizuru, right?
Yeah,
he's kind of getting like
yeah,
let
sucker.
on. I mean,
you're like a sucker. Like
he's a sucker. Yeah, he's a sucker. Where we don't even know if that's the case in the story yet, but yeah,
true, yeah.
Like that. And the reason why it elicits such a response from people is because they may be projecting some of those traits. They may have some of those same traits that Kazuya has, and it makes them feel uncomfortable to the point that you know what I'm saying? Whenever it gets brought up, they're like, "Oh my god, Rent a Girlfriend! This is the most trash. Reiji Miyajima needs to be fucking put in Guantanamo Bay for making this. He's the worst." And then they bring up all like the cuck stuff. It's like, oh, this is the cuck manga or whatever. And then which technically it is. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, he's not straight away from that.
Yeah, sure, I can agree.
He's not straight away from that point. Like, yeah, definitely, this guy's got to
get for sure.
Yeah,
but I can see that. I'm not gonna argue. Yeah, for sure, you could see it as that. But I mean, it's not real. It's not happening to you. So what is with the extreme response? And then my theory is for a certain group of people, not everybody. Not everybody.
You got to preface it a little bit. He's like, wait, guys, it's not you. It's not you.
Yeah, because some people just dislike manga. Like that's just me. I just think the manga's boring, right? You're allowed to dislike it just for the sake of disliking it. But for a certain group of people who this applies to, I can definitely see them being uncomfortable with
Yeah.
how Kazuya is because they see a little bit of themselves in him.
Yeah,
And
I
also
agree.
there's nothing wrong with that too, but it's like that's I'm not
Yeah.
saying that's like a totally bad thing. I'm just saying that could be an explanation as to why Rent a Girlfriend gets a extreme response.
Yeah.
Because people are
Mhm.
that's an uncomfortable topic for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like the whole like NTR aspect of
Yeah.
it, the whole like cuck aspect of it.
But
Because and
mhm.
that's what led into our discussion the other day, because we were talking about why
Mhm.
uh I guess incels think this way, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because it was just like it's just kind of like a weird like. Listen, I think love and relationships sometimes are like it's difficult for every in person to person. Like I don't know, people don't really teach you how to be in a relationship like or like find somebody you like or what's that really look like really sometimes. So like and as like people are young, we have the internet at our fingertips. We see like idols, famous people, but also like maybe like our friends doing this like you get on it, maybe your boys like I got a bad bitch, like. It happens. People say that shit all the time, and so like that forms like I feel like some unhealthy relationship like at dynamics for sure. But also like when it comes to liking people, like I said like limerence like as a way to like describe because like yeah, that's what it is. Like you just like this person really has never shown you any time of day really cared about you in this way or really like got you in this way. But you're like all head. You're thinking about the future with this person. They don't even know you really. You don't even know them really. But you find like this
Yeah.
idea. You found them. You always want to be around. You always want to talk to them. You always want to spend time with them. Do they even have any reciprocity to you? Like in that way, and like yeah, we talk about Rent a Girlfriend as like a stable case. Like yeah, this cause is like kind of a cut. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. It's bad, and I think people will have like different responses to it. Like yeah, I don't like it because it's just shit romance. I'm like it's not really fun. I'm like I'm not really trying to watch a guy just like pine over a girl he's never gonna get like really or like maybe he gets her but like after like years and chapter like it's not really that worth it to me. Like it's not that good. It just like you said, it's kind of boring, but also like it's shit. I stopped reading out like 160. I was like, I'm done. I don't think I want to see this. It's the same repetitive cycle. Like he's gonna do the same couple things. He's gonna get like a fake like
I was
reveal.
saying My Dress Up Darling was the same way, bro.
Yeah, yeah, like but like that
People
also
love My Dress Up Darling.
nigga. That shit is listen. That
People
shit.
love that.
You saw the ending for that shit too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the ending is cool,
I
but it
was
was
like,
so boring for like 100
yes,
chapters.
it
Yeah, I
was.
like,
It
what is
was.
going
It
on?
was very boring. It was very like the only. It got good to like a little conflict. Oh, find some conflict. No, it was very boring. So like, yeah, I agree. Like in some ways they are in this similar to each other's story. Like just like
Yeah,
in
but
the
they got a
just
good ending, I guess.
yeah, just very like different. Like I don't really care. Just whatever. But there is a vast majority of people like say Rent a Girlfriend's trash. Like it's just like I'm like why you hate it so much? It's like some people like ever like if somebody ever like really hates something like vigorously like especially like a piece of media. I'm like I'm a little. Do you like secretly like identify with this a little bit? Like why are you saying you hate it so much? Like
That's the protection.
there's nothing in me like if I hate something it's like I hate a video or YouTube or something. I'm like fuck that shit. Like I'm just gonna look
just don't
away.
think about
I'm just like I don't want to talk about it. I don't like that shit. That's not for me. Like I'm not gonna see like I don't like I'll be giving up like I don't really like lowly stuff like the harem like shit like that like any like when I was like a teenager like the harem shit was cool. I was like oh yeah like High DxD. I'm like yeah that shit fire bro. But now like grown ass man I'm like this is kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. This kind of is not for me right. And I'm like I'm not gonna go seek out that out. I'm not gonna like hate on people that do like it. Like hey, you can go like that shit if you want. That's for you nigga. I don't care. I'm gonna keep working. Do what I got. Like what I like.
Let me just say this again because people. This was like the main thing.
Yeah.
People, I just gotta repeat it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This doesn't mean that people can't like things
Yeah.
or dislike things. Sorry, this doesn't mean
Yeah.
that people can't dislike things, but there's a difference, right? And
Yeah.
that's what we're talking. Like for example, one of our boys, Sammy, was here, does not like free rent, right? We know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he just doesn't like the.
He doesn't like
deeper
the.
than that.
Yeah, he just doesn't like the.
show.
Yeah, he's
And
not for him.
like both of us joke about him with it, but we really don't care that he doesn't. Like
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, yeah, fuck
Like
it.
we'll clown him every once in a while, be like, "You got no taste," or whatever. But it's like it's not that deep, right?
Yeah.
No, none of us care. None of us really
like,
care.
oh my god, you don't like my favorite anime. Ah!
Yeah. And the difference is he doesn't really care either. He doesn't like the show, but you'll never see him going on every single Twitter thread he has to that mentions free and he has to respond. No, this trash that show. You don't see him on Reddit with multiple bot accounts going on every free run post.
Yeah.
Going, who watches the show?
Yeah, like
The level of hate that you have to have for something, not even just anime, just anything in general,
yeah.
to go to those lengths to show how much you hate something
It's real.
I'm saying it could mean that there's something deeper in there, like some kind
Hey,
of projection.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna think you do because like why would you? Like I understand people have different mindsets and do different things for different reasons, right? But like if you're obviously like if somebody's like it's just like the same thing like people like you're aggressively like homophobic or some shit like I'm like okay what did he do?
Oh well, yeah, that's
Like
a different thing too
like,
because something.
mm-hmm,
Well, yeah, because no, you're right. That is the case in a lot of times, but also
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
some things really do uh, kind of justify that level of hatred. Not
No, no, no,
homophobic,
no,
but
no,
I'm
no,
talking about
no,
like
no, no. I
yeah, I'm
get you. I
talking about
get.
like let's say you know, like somebody who's racist. Yeah, like of
Yeah,
course they deserve to be like
yeah. I don't like.
vitriolically hated on,
Yeah, I don't
but
fucking like
that's the
racism.
difference.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things have like a proportionate level of response that are appropriate. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
True.
hating a manga does not deserve a
a,
proportionate
a death
response.
threat, bro. Like I don't need. You don't need
But
to
you
tell me your
know,
itinerary why this shit is
yeah,
trash. I'm like, you cannot like it
but
and
yeah.
go on. Like this is like,
But
uh,
being
yeah,
upset at things in society that do deserve to be
yeah. Like
like
real,
hit on,
like real
like
things.
murder,
Yeah.
racism, you
Like things
know,
that actually affect people. Like this manga is not going to affect
yeah,
anybody outside of this. Like truly, like if you're really affected by Rent a Girlfriend, I'm sorry, you might be cooked.
that's a
Like,
skill issue.
you might be cooked, my nigga. Like I'm not gonna lie,
That's a skill
I can't
issue.
believe you're like already like you're this
Yeah,
deep and if you like the shit, like okay, keep liking the shit. I don't give a fuck if you like it or dislike it. Really,
but
it's just weird that you
yeah,
would have that type of like level of like you said, like the right proportionate amount of response and hatred towards. I'm like, hey,
yeah.
call it trash, call it whatever. Hey, fuck. There's a lot of things I find trash, definitely from manga and anime, especially romance. I'm like, this shit is garbage.
Yeah, you're
But
never gonna see like someone like Sammy commenting on free rent videos the same way people were commenting on my Rent a Girlfriend. He's never going to do that ever.
because it's like not
Like
from it. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
yeah,
Truly, like I don't have time for this. I don't care. I don't like it. I'm not gonna engage with it, and that's the end of
yeah.
it, right? Like
But that
that's what I'm
whole
doing.
oh, what's up?
No, I was checking my I can't. I think I'm out of focus a little bit. I think it's
It was going a little in and out
yeah,
of focus at the beginning. Right
yeah.
now, I
But
think it's fine.
okay,
But it was oh yeah,
I was just thinking. I was like, damn, why is this shit out of focus a little bit? Like
it was
something.
going in and out. Yeah.
I got you. I think it's more like. But go. What were you about to
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, but the Rent a Girlfriend thing was only the catalyst for our bigger conversation because it got us talking about loser ass dudes in general. Because the thing that I mentioned was that
Mhm.
again, not saying everybody, not this is just if it doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply to you. But
Yeah.
anime tends to attract certain kind of people who are, you know, less than socially capable, right?
Yeah. For
Right? You
sure.
know, we can say we can say
We
that,
understand that. Yes,
right?
like we understand the.
Like, if it
It's
not
like
everybody, but if it doesn't
just
apply,
like nerd video games, comics.
yeah,
We attract there's a different type of there's an audience of
yeah,
people that aren't really socially like
yeah,
in society like acceptable or like know how to like navigate social situations truly
yeah.
sometimes. So
There's a certain percentage of the young male demographic today that have grown up with their only like exposure to relationships being anime, right?
Jesus Christ.
Their entire frame of romance is built off what happens in anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these people are unable to separate fiction from reality, and
Yeah.
you know, you could see its effects in society on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just
And
noticeable. I mean,
yeah,
like there's a lot of. I mean, we can like I said, we can always talk about it, but like truly the thing. No, it's a little more. I guess it's more nuanced that like yeah, these people exist. Yeah, and these anime. No, I'm not talking about like just like if you watch anime and you're the same person, you're not the same person as the people I'm talking about at all. They're like
yeah, not every
the
anime.
majority of people that watch anime and enjoy anime and like or manga or like cartoons or like any other like X-rated or any other activities are not like this truly. But it's like a special group of people that do come into the community are like literally like this person. Like their frame reference is like kind of poisoned to like be this type like idealistic like nice guy. Like where do you like what or this like protagonist energy like and like listen I've experienced with somebody.
Well, yeah, no, it's not even that. It's just it's the people who have these skewed views of relationship.
Yeah,
It's a skewed view, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you think you're somebody that is like you're like the character, like the character in the movie or the anime. Like you like think you're the main one or like the guy that does this. Like you're warping your like real life perceptions upon like a fictional show or a fictional character. Then when this is like basically like this is their world, this is not your world. Like you're disillusioned by like this kind of like energy, like in some ways. So I think I'm talking about the same person, or we're talking about the same thing. I don't know.
No,
like,
we are.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm like, yeah. So it's like, yeah, that happens. Hey, listen, I've had friends that are of this former friends, not friends anymore, former friends that were of this nature. Truly, not just like weird on some weirdo shit, but like thought they were. I think yeah. Am I in focus again too? It was fucking.
No, you're good.
Okay,
you're
I was
good
like,
now.
but
I'm about to say I've never known anybody like this in real
no,
life. So
I've known some people because like I mean that's just. I was like, we are at
these
schools.
people were real until I started.
They're real.
My
they're
YouTube
real.
channel. I saw them. I thought it was just some social.
Yeah,
media
like
shit,
these
but yeah,
guys.
you're right. I guess these people.
Always.
I'm just lucky enough to never know anybody like this in real life.
Like it's crazy that people like have these type of like the thing I'm talking about is like skewed relationships. Like so you like view women a certain way, like other people the way like and you think you're owed something by like. Not just the world, but like by these people, like the people, the women that you interact with, and like supposed to like almost like be with you because like you're being like a good person or some ways. Like you're cosplaying like a character, and not even being yourself, but like you think you're like granted some level of like intimacy or like secrecy with them because like I said hi, I sent you good morning, I got you flowers, nigga. She don't even like you, bro. She don't even know you, bro. Like what? This is weird. This is awkward too. Like you didn't even properly like. Greet or court this person in any type of way. You just being
that mentality also isn't exclusive to anime.
Yeah, I know that
been
too.
That way in a long time. Yeah. But one thing that I've noticed now that anime has become more prevalent or whatever is people taking tropes and anime specific things, and even more specifically like hentai terms. And translating that into real life, you know what I mean?
Ooh, like hentai terms. Give me an example of that one. I haven't seen that shit. Somebody do
like people just applying terms like NTR in random situations where they don't apply, and then oh man, I should have thought of some better examples. But like, like I remember somebody on Twitter. This isn't the best one, but it's like he talked about calling a little girl a lolly in real life. Like a real life girl, he was like, "Hey man, like some Twitter post, and he's like, hey, I was sitting next to this lolly on the train, and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, first of all,
ew,
the fact that you're talking about somebody in real life,
actually, that's cringe. That's actually really that kind of kills me a little bit. Fuck.
No, yeah, and it's these people who don't understand that these archetypes and tropes that we see in anime and hentai are not real, bro. They're it's like people have this disconnect between fiction and reality these days. It's so insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think, like not just like talking about real life, but like a lot more. But like people are disillusioned between like their real life and like fans. Like even having discussions like I don't think you can ever have like a functional discussion like if they don't live. Not to say you don't have to have the same worldview, but we have to have the same reality, like objectively, to like talk about something and have a good discussion. Because if we don't, we're always going to disagree on like the deep, like the minutia, like the stuff that doesn't make sense,
just
like
a
semantics,
fundamental misunderstanding.
Like you just don't know what I'm saying. Like when you talk about somebody says, like I understand the term lolly, but like if I told my friend at work, like what the fuck is lolly, like what the fuck is what are you talking about? Like what does that even mean, right? Like the fact that somebody says that,
the fact that you casually say it in real life as if that's the default term for
like
a little girl. Like,
that's kind of gross. And like you understand the term lolly, like how people like also sexualize that term, like truly. And some of these like hentai or anime shit, like that's what they like. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like that's not the same. That's a little girl. That's a little girl. Like this is a little. I'll sit next to this little girl. Like and then like somebody like it's like the unseriousness of like the like they take them. I'm like that is not even like. I don't know. I joke a lot and I have a lot of fun, but like there's just stuff like that is not like that's not like shooting humor is not subjective, but like the right that you think that's funny is like kind of weird. Like that's. Not,
no, the crazy part was I don't think he was even joking. He was just describing like a mundane experience, but that's
a mundane experience. Like that's a crazy way to say it.
Like he was like talking about something. I wish I could find this tweet. I should have came prepped with examples, bro. I'm unprepared.
Somebody said the same thing because I was watching like I was watching some clips, some like Twitch channel. Like I don't know, it was like I was scrolling. I ain't gonna lie, I was doom scrolling a little bit. I was scrolling on my phone, like looking at me, like funny, and then like sending it to my friends. Doomer brain sometimes. Zoomer head. But nigga, the dude was like, said got talking in the comments it was some big chested lady. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, she kind of bad, right? And then like they were talking. He said, bro, pre-ordered the Nuna. I was like, the fuck? Like I read like the
like Korean.
Yes,
Nuna?
yes.
Oh hell.
I was like, and like I don't think it was being joking. I was like, this this is real? Like, is somebody really calling like this? She's not like she clearly.
No,
like,
okay.
Asian.
That's a great example.
That's just
a great
interesting.
example,
like, what?
No, it's a great example. Okay, because he's getting that from Pornhua, right?
Yes, that's exactly where you're getting it from.
But the thing is, Nuna is just a normal term in Korean, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just call
older lady, like your aunt, like your sister. It's like, yo, my Nuna. Like, I get it. I've like not like saying.
But the fact that you've associated a term that is specific to like porn,
it's crazy, right? Like
associated to, okay, this is so you know what I mean now when I say like people take these fictional archetypes and like bring them to reality as if it applies to the real world. Yeah, sometimes it does, but it's like to act like it's the default is
it's insane. Like you don't
disconnect between fiction and reality. That's a good example actually that you brought that up.
Yeah, because I was just scrolling. I was not like trying to. I was like shocked. But I was like, what? Like, did he just call like this nigga, like this lady, like a Nuna, like not jokingly, but like, this is like the term I use. Like, and I'm like, you didn't get that from like learning Korean culture. Term. You don't know nobody. Like, you probably don't like. Not to say I'm gonna assume, but like most people, you probably don't know nobody that's Korean, really. Probably like on a day-to-day basis, really. Like maybe you do, but like on the internet, like who the fuck knows? Like. But I know you watch fucking, you read these manhwas. Yeah, I know you gooning, nigga. Like, you going some crazy shit.
We know what you're picturing.
Like, you looking at this lady like, damn, I gotta hit the Nuna. I'm like, because I read the shit, but I'm like, I'm not calling nobody's fucking, Asian lady Nuna. Like, even if I do have, like, somebody that is of that age, but I wouldn't consider that.
You could, but not in the way that he's
Yeah, like, you're over, like, sexualizing, but also, like, aggrandizing, like, a title, like, that is inappropriately used. Like, you're using the right, like, subject, but, like, inversely, like it's really insane. Like I don't know how to explain it better than that, but like it's just really like it's just jaw dropping to me. So I'm like, what? Like, do you know what you're saying?
Yeah. To do an even more like exaggerated example, but one that still applies. Like, have you seen that Trey Rag skit where it's
which one?
When the teacher brings him into the room and then he thinks it's like a porn scenario because it's like him and like the teacher. What do you want me to do for these good grades or whatever? It's like that. That's an exaggerated example, but it's like those kind of people who take these fictional tropes and bring them to the real world. Where it's like, oh, my teacher's inviting me into my room for like, what could she be? Like, what am I gonna do for these good grades? That ass. Like,
what are you talking about? Like,
yeah, dude, like what?
It's like it's even like you think about like
super exaggerated example, but it's like it's that mentality.
Yeah, but then like that applies like on like a dating scale. Like you go on like Hinge or like Tinder or whatever. Right? You go on dates or you meet somebody at work like oh we're going to a date. That means I might like get a kiss after. I'm like yeah maybe, but like there's no like expectation of that really. Like you're trying to like use an example that's based in reality, that's based in fiction, but also based in reality, like trying to like mold it into like some form of like what's happening here. Like you're not using the proper context clues to like enforce situation and like move like without like your own intuition. You're like using other people's justification to like move. It's like you're copy pasting somebody else's script and then like trying to apply it to your own life, but like your life is not even like similar to those in the other person's at any way. So it's always gonna end up like in a disaster almost basically because like you're expecting like to do something with somebody, but like you don't even like I said, you barely know them, you're barely courting them, you're barely talking to them. You're like, we went on like the day, but like I said nothing and sat still and looked like this and asked her, could she join my stream or something? Like what? Like no kidding.
Yeah.
I went on a date like Friday, like actually, and with a lady. This is my own experience. And we were just talking. And I'm a yapper. I'm gonna be real. I always like to talk. But I always like getting to know people. I'm getting to know people. So like I'm asking really important questions, like boundaries. Like how do you think about this? Like not like crazy questions like that dive into like your personal philosophy. But I'm like, hey, what's something what you would do in this? Like how would you react to this? Like and stuff like that. And like she was telling me her experience. I was like, she said, some dude was like, can I he was like basically being like, I'm gonna be a streamer. I'm like, I was like, actually, that's not really like an unrealistic goal, really. Like, I know people conservation, like I do stream and stuff like that, but like at the same time, listen, I'm not gonna tell no girl I'm talking to like I'm gonna be a streamer. That's just me. That sounds like broke. It's like niggas. It's like the old shit. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur, right? What are you gonna sell, nigga? What are you doing? Like it sounds like that to people. Right? So I'm like, nah, that don't even sound good to like even like a pressure. Even if I know I'm like a good streamer, like I make money or I do this type of thing, so I know people that connects in the industry, and like it just doesn't sound like something like people would ever give a fuck about, especially with the like ubiquity of like content creation and like streamers and all this shit like right there. So just. Bad, basically.
Unless you're like Kai Cenat.
Yeah, but like I'm not fucking Kai Cenat. I'm not these guys. I'm not gonna portray that for this lady. Like act like I'm big up. So I'm like whatever. But I was like I understood we were talking about it. And I was like I don't know. Like the way that she talked about described the guy. I'm like the way the dating's like, he basically said like fuck you, basically, because he's a, I don't think that's really like a feasible career a little bit, like not like in a bad way, it's like maybe you should like, you know, find something like, because I was like, he's like, it takes a lot of work, right, like to do that type of stuff and like be like really good or like make money a feasible living, which is like real. But she wasn't like downplaying the bro, but like it's like maybe like, you know, invest like something like in yourself a little bit, like, you know, do you edit, do you do this, but like actually like she was actually very honest and nice about it. I was like, oh, because the nigga, I ain't gonna lie, if I was a girl and like I'm like, you just stream, like that's like saying you're a rapper or some shit. I'm like,
yuck.
What you rapping about, bro? No doubt you could be like a really good rapper, but like it's just taboo. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know how to. What do you want me to say to that? Like, oh, good. I hope you're doing good. Like, what do you rap about? What do you play? Like, you know, people that usually like that aren't really, you know, that are making this stuff like are like kind of devoted to what they're doing. You know, in a way, just like anybody else like that's like trying to do something like different for their life. They're like they have a different type of energy towards it, right? Like even like you would say like when you pursued like music and like, but also like pursued like fucking YouTube. Like I think you're very driven in the ways you do things. Like you're not like going out here like, yeah, I'm a rapper. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. I do this on the side, but like you really like locking in on what you have to do.
When people ask, I tell them I work in the music industry.
Yeah, like
sounds
like
better.
it sounds better. So I'm like, that's real. That's real, because like you understand like the taboo, but also like how it communicates like for yourself. Like I'm not downplaying myself at all that I'm bad or like I don't do this, but like how does that translate to like somebody else that doesn't understand like your worldview, right? Like how can I make them understand, right? And that's the point. I'm like, and like the way the day goes on, she's telling me about like, I'm like, and he's like basically like fuck you, like you don't believe me or some shit. I'm like what the this motherfucking start gaslighting? It's like the date. I was talking to the girl.
You get mad?
Huh?
What you get mad for?
She didn't really get mad. She was like, no, the guy was like, the guy was getting mad at her. She was getting mad. Like the guy was like saying, I want to be a streamer and like this, that, and third, basically. And like she was like, yeah, like basically like give him like, what do you do other than that? Like, do you just do that primarily? Like, and she was asking very like, I guess like very important question, but like he could, I don't know, whatever ego he had about himself, he was just not taking. Basically, he wasn't able to take like any type of like poignant like criticism about him or be accountable for like things that he does. And it seemed, I was like, God, leave this guy is. Yeah. And unhinged, like they just like fuck you, like don't fucking talk to me, like you know, and you know the standard when people when she told him like I probably don't want to see you for another date actually, and she's like it's like nah fuck you like fat B word. I'm like damn, like shit, like damn bro, like just because he didn't believe, like your goal. I mean, and listen, there's so many type of people in the world, right, that like accept you for who you are, but like if somebody doesn't mean like it's like admission of character or admission of guilt on yourself either. It's like, okay, maybe they just don't like the things I do. Maybe they can have their own. That's their own view, right? Like that's not of me. So like it's just weird that it happened. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, and I find that a little insane. First of all, I'll do it to anybody in person. It's like the cousin, like, yo, you fucking this that. I'm like, what? Like, unless they say something to me that makes me like come out here like, oh, you call me something like wild, like it's out of my name or something. I'm like, okay, then I'm responding with like aggression. But like usually I'm like, hey, I mean, I understand, like, hey, you don't like me, that's cool. I'll help you have a nice life, and then I'm out. I'm done. Like, we said we don't like each other, so there's nothing to be said. Like, we just go our separate ways, right? But like that, like that. I guess like that
wild response.
Wild response. Yeah, like it's like, and then I think about like, because I applied like, you know, I'm not gonna be like apologetic to like how the way I've acted to people in the past, like. Even like you probably seen me like I joke like when somebody says something about me sometimes I'm like all right they hit me with like a little like a love tap, right, and I say something that's nuclear in response to them. Like you're like what the fuck. Like why did you say that? Like that's insane, right? Like I didn't realize that it could be really sometimes. I'm like, you know, damn, I'm like that's a very mindful thing to like watch out for in yourself, because like why are you responding with fucking nuclear weapons when somebody just fucking said like tapped you on the shoulder? Or they threw a rock, like, okay, nigga, they throw a rock back. Throw the same time, like, okay, it is what it is, and keep it pushing. But, like, I guess that sensitivity to rejection and, like, all those things, like, having disproportionate worldviews, like, all this stuff contributes to, like, that large life. But also the internet and its diversity, and also the animes you watch, the stuff you're consuming is, like, definitely influence your, like,
we're talking about. That was basically the topic. Yeah.
It's just, like
the degradation of social ability of some people. And, you know, a lot of that is because of social media, but like I said, my theory was some of it has to do with anime.
Oh yeah, definitely
not being able to differentiate fiction from reality. That was the main point we were talking about.
Yeah, it does contribute, because I'm like, I don't know, like I'll say as much people like don't like try to say it's like, oh, the stuff I watch, stuff doesn't really like get like deeply interested? I'm like, yeah, it does.
It doesn't, and
It
it should.
does.
It doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It does, but like, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to. It's like
Mm-hmm.
never like never at one point have I sat down and watched an anime like you said earlier, like High School DxD. Okay, I sit down to watch High School DxD. I'm not gonna get up from my TV after that and be like, damn, all women are built like Riaz Gremory in real
Yeah, like
life.
what the fuck?
Like my life,
Like,
I know what reality is. I'm a
yeah.
grown adult. I know exactly what's right and wrong in real life. No fictional media on my TV screen can ever make me think differently. You're right. Fictional media does affect us. Like, it can be in positive ways. You know, we can learn a lot of good lessons from. We can take the good things, and then that's part of media literacy. And again, being able to separate fiction from reality and being a informed media consumer is also knowing how to separate the good and the bad from the media. Take the good things and leave the bad things.
Yeah, like
But even
yeah.
then, like being a grown adult, like
Mm-hmm.
the media on your screen does not have to affect you, bro. I'm not gonna watch Naruto and then get out of my seat and be like, I gotta go be a ninja now. It's like
Yeah.
it's a show, dude. Like
Live within the show. But like,
the primary purpose is entertainment.
yeah, and I think as entertainment, like it can provide value and stuff like that. And like I know you're not saying like it doesn't, but like it is like important to
Oh,
like
yeah.
realize like the stuff you watch does influence you. Like even like you talk
It
about
does, it
YouTube,
does.
like and like how you see the world and how you see like your own like bubble. Like I'm not saying like I'm anywhere near like some of these people, but like also like I'm not fucking. If I watch an anime, I watch Attack on Titan. I'm like I'm not fucking thinking I'm going to be Eren Yeager. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Or I'm like Reiner or any of these people. I'm like, yeah, that's good for the story and they exist and it's like got a lot of important things that you should like consider and like, you know, talking about like things that affect people on a daily basis and humanity. So I'm like, yeah, take what is good and like separate out. Like, I don't know. I think people are like, you know, in a way starved for like we're not in a content drought. It's like they're starved for like information that's real. So like it seems like it's like a content like media and like, oh, everything's got to be about like people's personal life in an individual way. But like no, I think it's just like the misalignment of information being spoken about, but like also like factual stuff that does people like really objective. Like okay, this is the theme, subject, and like matter right now, right? This is what we're talking about. Not fucking what's underneath all that. I'm like, we're not even that. There's no subtext. But I feel like people like are like all about the subtext that doesn't exist in like some of these things, or like if it does exist, it's like it's not good really. I don't know. Like usually it's like you know the red pill shit. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like half the time, like what? Good God, what are you telling people to live their life? What are you how are you telling people to live their life? What do you influence people to do? To
That's
be
the other part of what
materialistic and like love like women like objects? What? Or love your friends as like means to an end? Like is that gonna be fulfilling? Probably not. You probably end up like you know, unfortunately, like, hey, sewer slide or something like that. That something like that really would happen to you more likely than doing this, like living like a better life. Or like, how do you want to like talk about like accountability? Like, do you hold your boys accountable? Your friends that say some crazy shit? What? Like be for real. I don't know. I think people just like are like talking about the wrong things at the time. Like really focus on like the dumbest shit that doesn't matter. Like we're talking about Rent a Girlfriend for sure, and like we definitely like it. But like even like you talk about like the people that do exist, like the niche. I'm like. Yeah, like, what are you talking about? What do you align? Are you aligned with Kazuya? Why are you projecting it to Kazuya? Why do you hate Rent a Girlfriend so much that it bothers you? Like, it's trash. Okay. Do I look at trash on the street and like fucking like, oh shit, there's trash on the street? I'm like, okay, let's either pick it up or move along. Like I don't get it. Like it's like the
thing just freeze. Okay, yeah, your whole thing just froze.
My camera.
That was me. Yeah, you're good now.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you disconnected for a second.
I got scared too. I was like, man, the internet do be floppy a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. You know,
you're good now.
We
Okay,
guys. But I was saying like you say like I was saying like make an example like you said like Rent a Girlfriend like people say Rent a Girlfriend like you know V release like it's trash. I'm like, I mean, I think it's true. I'm like yeah it is trash. But I'm not fucking looking at trash and like fucking. I just like there's like trash on the street.
There's a lot of trash out there. Why is Rent a Girlfriend?
Yeah, like if I see trash in the street, I'm not like fucking going back over and like picking it, like fucking like scooting it out the way. I'm like, oh, I'll pick it up or I'll throw it or like keep going on my fucking day.
And there are legitimate
Like-
reasons to dislike it. And then people were mentioning this in comments where it's like, yeah, sure, it's poorly paced, it's boring, nothing happens, whatever. But that doesn't justify the extreme reactions
Like
people have.
are you good? Like why are you? coming over
People
now.
were posting death threats to the mangaka. They're posting paragraph
Yeah,
long
like this,
reviews of my anime list. It's like,
okay.
anytime something Rent a Girlfriend related
It's
is
like
posted,
fevering. It's like feverish hate. It's
all
like
of them in the comments. It's like, and it's the same accounts. It's like you'll see them posting over. It's like fuck this show, fuck this show. It's like this is a cuck show or whatever. And it's like, all right, man.
Are you a cuck? Are you a cuck, buddy? Do you care? Why do you care? I'm not. Hey, listen, if I'm not looking at some cuck shit. So I'm like, that's for you. If you like that, that's your life. But like, yeah, it's the same. Like I would say like the Discord of sometimes Rent a Girlfriend reminds you of like just very heavily popular shows that like people start disliking out of nowhere. Like the like when Demon Slayer was like getting like episode 19 and getting more popular as it goes on. Like people were like, oh, this shit's fucking trash. Animation fucking forever. Like going insane. Like insane, like just like the fever, like you would hate, like I'm like, what's so bad about doing? Like it's like a mediocre story, but it's like nothing, and it's good animation, but like I don't
The
like.
thing is, in general, Demon Slayer is like
decent.
It's pretty well liked. For the most part, the majority of people like Demon Slayer.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about like the super trash shows that.
No, I know what you're talking about, but I'm like, it's the same type of hate. The same type of hate can be applied to like even like the most popular. That's why I'm like, it's like not universal. Like I mean, it is universal. Even like when they talk about like the hate for it, I'm like, why are you hating? Like, what are you hating for? Like are you okay? Like what? Like not even to say that you can dislike all of this stuff, even stuff that we're saying. Like it doesn't matter. That's your opinion, and you can rock with that. But I'm saying like having like a hateful mindset, like just like you're typing out paragraphs to niggas. Are you okay?
No.
Do you need a therapist? Like, do we gotta talk? Do we gotta sit you down? Like, you have an individual. Like, do you have friends? Like, what's the not even saying like you have friends like an insult, but like genuinely like, if I got something like, perfect example. I was with Alicia. We were watching. I watched Andor, Star Wars season 2. And very good show. Very good show. If you haven't watched it, very very nice. No, and plug to the channel, Alicia. Go see. It's on our main channel. Go ahead and look at it. So that's the homie. And it's like very emotional sometimes. Like and like Star Wars is good, but I'm like I'm never really affected by that show. I'm like damn, like fuck. Like I want to write paragraphs like talking about it. Like I want to talk to the homies and like friends about it. But like I'm not going on some YouTube comment section. Like if I didn't like it, like yeah, this shit was fucking trash. The way this fucking character did that, did you? I'm like, oh, this makes. I'm like, that's what are you doing? What does that do?
Yeah.
What does that do for you? Like you spit like vitriol and hate and like all the whatever you say online, right? And then like you just like you sit there like, oh damn, I feel good. I told them what my mind was. I'm like, what?
Yeah, something has to be affecting you on a deeper level for you to
why?
want to.
Like
I've said it before. Like one of my least favorite anime of all time is Naruto. We don't like most people on. Yeah. I joke about it all the time on the channel. Mm-hmm. But I was just watching Naruto with my little nephew the other week. You think I was sitting there on the couch like this is some trash ass? No, I'm just watching the show. It's not that deep.
Yeah,
bro.
like what the fuck?
It is my least favorite show, but it really is not that deep, dude.
Yeah, like bro,
I'll watch it with him. He's like 10 years old. Of course, I'm gonna watch it with him if he wants to watch. Like, of course.
Like just like I would watch. Listen, man, I'm not a fan of Love Island, but I've been watching it recently.
Dude, Love Island's peak, bro.
Love Island is insane.
Not too much on Love Island.
Love Island is fucking it's reality TV slop, but like it's good slop. I'm not gonna lie. I be looked. I'm like, damn. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, this guy Jeremiah, Jalen, they tweaking. What's going on, baby?
Jalen's already died.
I know Jalen's all of them. I'm talking like previous episodes, but like I'm not caught up like fully, but like.
Oh, I want to spoil.
Listen, don't spoil. But I seen some clips. And I'm just like, damn, this shit is crazy. Like, what is wrong with like Olandria? One of the baddest women I've ever seen in my life. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Like that is a black queen. Like
me personally, I prefer Shelly. Like, Olandria cool though. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not too much on that one. I'm gonna let you have your opinion today. We recording the video, so I'm not gonna.
I'm a Shelly.
We gonna talk about this after calls. Like, do you really believe that? You fuck with Shelly like that?
Yeah, Shelly cool, man.
Maybe I'm just I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm looking. Let me actually like even like get
Shelly from Long Island.
Oh.
You thought I was talking about one of the white guys.
Well, I did actually. I did. Yeah, you know what? I'm racist. Actually, I'm racist. I'm racist, guys. I commit the fifth. She's a baddie. But I don't lie. Olandria still got her beat. Alondra still got to beat
I
that.
like Alondra. Yeah, she's
Alondra's one of Shelly's beautiful. She's a very beautiful. I mean, they're all pretty. They're all very beautiful people. I'm not gonna lie. Even all the dudes, I'm like, damn. Fuck Taylor though. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck
the dudes
Taylor.
are mid. The
Fuck
dudes are
Taylor.
mid.
Fuck Taylor. He not.
That season with Cordell and all of them were way better.
I didn't watch the last of season 6. Was it good?
That season was the first Love Island season I watched. Yeah, that was peak. This season is so trash compared to that because of Cornwall's like ace.
Yeah, bro was really literally like, I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like these guys are like fucking talking.
He's like Yagami, dude.
Literally,
like,
he's telling. He's like,
this is not the point of the show. You're missing the point, bro.
Bros are listening to him like, yes, yeah, like, hey, what should I say? Like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? You gotta, right? You got too much.
Nick and all that. Nick and Taylor like leader of the friend group A's.
Yeah, I was like, it's goofy. Yeah, I'm a little perturbed by it, but like it's still like good slop a little bit. So I can't even lie. I'm locked in a little bit. I need to watch some more.
That's how I look at Rent a Girlfriend too. It's just so bad it's good trash.
You know that's what I'm saying. Like, but you can distinguish like the reality. Like, I'm not like looking at these contestants like you guys don't know how to love. Like, I'm looking at them like, damn, you kind of goofy. Like, what y'all doing, bro? Yeah, like, how y'all look?
You actually had to put a message out there to tell people to stop cyberbullying the contestants on social media. I'm like, yeah, see that? There you go. There go people again, not knowing.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
How
to react? How to interact with people? Like, this just, I don't know. I think that's like a true rule, but I'm thinking like even like the longest form of society a little bit is like how, you know, how social rant is kind of like dying a little bit between people. Like, not just like on some regular shit, but like just even talking to them, I'm like, you guys are like, are you guys just, everybody just socially awkward or something? Like, I'm like, it's something okay?
I used to think that I was just being like the typical old man when I thought that like the young generation is so like this, but I'm starting to think that shit's true now. It's like,
yeah, right? Like,
how to cook, bro. That's
like,
not even just me being a boomer.
Like, I'm looking like even like, you know me, like I'm pretty extroverted as a person. Like even outside as I don't really change my personality like on camera or off. I'm pretty much like this all the time. Like I'm like talking, I'm like going around like, hey, how you doing? Like what's going on?
That's the truest thing ever said, bro.
So I'm not gonna like and not like good and bad ways for sure, but for sure I'm like more like maybe the worst thing is like I don't read the room properly. I'm like, oh god, I just kind of said something crazy. Let me chill. Let me dive back. Let me apologize. I'll be real. I'm not always good at it.
That's so crazy.
I've said some wild shit even in call with friends. Like see the streams. You see some of the videos. I be wilding out. But for the most part, like I understand social norms, like how to act and like being with company with people, especially new people. I'm like, oh yeah, we're just gonna vibe. Like I'm not gonna be a fucking crazy ass person. I do be wild sometimes, but I'm like, yeah. It's within reason. It's not like you don't think I'm an insane person, but like even interacting with people, I'm like, are you guys good? Like, not talking, like just like very just run them like pleasure, like how are you doing, like kind of stuff. Like it's just like I feel like it's just like getting lost. And I don't mean to say like we're like a dying social class. I'm just saying like people's social ability is like out of like zero, and their emotional intelligence for things it's like really bad. Like. Even like talking to people, like communicating, like I don't expect everybody to be good communicators. Truly, it's hard to be a good communicator. It's hard to listen. It's hard to do a lot of things that like require you to be like nothing yourself. Not saying everybody's selfish, but like it's just true. Like people.
And this brings it back full circle. This brings it back full circle to what we were originally talking about, because this came up when we were talking last time too. And it's like the theory that I had is that people are spending their most important formative social years. Like 19 to 20, those college age years, they're spending them like inside on social media on the computer, and a lot of this has to do with the pandemic too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Just weren't out, so it's like imagine like, okay, because like me in my early 20s, those college years, I was wild, bro. Y'all would not have liked me back then. I was wild. But it's like those are the years that you're supposed to develop. So you're just supposed to develop those social skills. And I'm an introvert, but still, like, in order to be a functioning member of society,
I gotta
it's just something you kind of just have to do. It's like there's nothing wrong with not being like privy to like social stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to have just to be a functioning member of society. You kind of have to go through these things, right?
You have to interact with people.
And that age group is generally the time in your life. Generally, again, there's always exception. There's always different ways of living. It's like there's no one right way to live, but generally,
that's a developmental thing.
That time period is generally when people develop these skills, right?
Yeah.
And there's a whole generation, a whole subsection of this generation that did not do that. They spent it on social media, and instead of developing those social skills out in the real world, they got them through fucking anime, dude. And it's like, when you look at how some people act these days,
Yeah.
it explains a lot of it.
No, it does. Like I'm privy to it, 'cause I mean my job. Like I'm not gonna tell you where I work, but like if you're not watching me, you already know what the fuck I work, so it doesn't matter. But I work with like that age group.
You work in a Fortune 500 company.
Well, I do actually work in a Fortune 500.
Oh yeah.
True.
He's a CEO.
I'm CEO of the shit, but no, it's like I interact with people on a daily basis of that age group. Even like some a little bit younger than that age group. It's like truly, I'm like, and I'm like not old, really. I'm 20. I'm 26. I'm about to turn 27. Like I'm not middle age really. I'm like still like considered like a young generation.
All people. We're not saying all people from 19 to 22 are socially out.
But this is just observation of the general trends that I've seen. I'm not.
People in the comments are gonna be like, "Well, I'm 21 years old."
Yeah, you're probably fine, dude.
We know
you're fine. You're fine, dude. Like there's a lot of people that are actually very fine with like who they are and like good. But I'm saying like I'm talking about like a majority that is like you're the person that's like watch video and like saying I understand. It's like you're like the minority. You're the minority. There's the majority of people like in your age group that I've seen that like over the past 3 or 4 years, even before like just towards like when I was that age, like I graduated like 2017 from high school, right? And like get to college 2019, 2021, like pandemic, like that's when I was there. But also like I was still work during the entire thing. I was still outside. I was still like not like outside like getting people sick or some shit like that. I was just I had to work, so I like ain't gonna lie. They said, "Nigga, you essential worker." I was like.
Well, yeah. Also, you had like,
but also I have roommates. I have friends. At the time, I didn't move in with them yet. Actually, just before, like I was still at home basically with my parents. So I was like still there. So I had moved in like basically like towards the end of it, like the end of the area, basically when things were starting to open back up and people were doing things again. Just because like we couldn't do that in that time anyway. But yeah, so like even my association with like even us like it's different, right? Like they were all the same age group, but like I'm clearly not affected by a lot of social things. Like you guys, I know you guys. I'm not gonna spill your business, Damien, or anything you guys done. Like even with social media, like dealing with like content creation as like one side, like people like their talking points, think they say like all day, and like just being bombarded by like the constant flow of like information and almost negativity that it brings. Like Jesus, like of course there's like homies in your comments like, yo, fucking love what you do, keep it up. But like majority, sometimes it's like just people just saying crazy shit all the time, and you're not that you're like you're not even like trying to see it, but like it's just there in your face because you're looking at your screen like. What the fuck? Like, I'm going about my day and then I just randomly see it. Maybe it's a bad day I'm having. It's random look at my screen and it's fucking, yeah, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, damn. Fuck, what the fuck? Why you say fuck me for? Like, type shit. Like, but it's like.
There's a whole generation of people who that thing that you just described replaced the normal social interaction that you're supposed to have during these times.
Yeah, like you're supposed to be outside. Like, not saying you're supposed to be, but like you're supposed to be interacting with people of different types or like people in your peer group that are like I think that's very beneficial for you. Like I don't know if that's a boomer thing to say now. I guess like that you should interact with people like that are in similar age groups of you or even higher age groups. Like just so you understand sociability.
There's a difference between interacting with people online.
Yeah, truly. Like, listen, we met online. Truly.
Yeah, we did.
we are. But like at the same time, like I don't see you as just like online with me. I'm like, yo, this is my nigga Damien. Like if I was in the city. I hit you up like, yo, I'm in the city. You down? You here? You free? Like, anytime. Like, and I would do if you came over here.
Even that is not. Even that, I think we're the exception.
Yeah, even I'm like, yeah, like people don't do that. Like, even our little group that thing, the Rails and all the homies and like everybody in like that greater diaspora of like people that like do this type of stuff that like we're friends. Like, yeah, like socialization is like different for us. Like, I don't understand a little bit. I'm like out the circle. I'm like, why are you guys like so? Are you guys okay? Like what happened? Like did I experience life so different like that you just can't operate now? Like what's the sociability like? You can't even like saying hello like couple of like people are very rude too. I'm like and they think it's like a joke. I don't know, the trolling culture as like taking like a rage bait culture. Like yeah, for funny like I'm gonna poke fun at like Sammy like sometimes with like liking blondes like yeah like nigga I know you like blondes like he don't really like blonde he don't really like blondes and we know that like cause I've seen him like other types of girls, truly. So I'm like, and I ain't gonna lie, none of the girls, they ain't blonde for sure.
You're about to expose.
They ain't blonde. They ain't blonde. Sorry, bro. Sorry, I didn't explain. I promise, I didn't expose you, bro. No private details. But like, So that's just like the joke, but that's like joke between like
Yeah.
friends. Like we just fuck with it because like, we know it's like a funny like bit, but like truly like that's not how we feel about it. Like right? But like
Yeah.
I'm not rude or dismissive. If he says like, yeah, bro, I don't really like that. If he ever said like, I really don't like that point, bro, I'm like, I got you, bro. Heard that. I won't make that joke anymore. But like a lot of people like will take that like, nah, fuck that, bro. You're such a bitch. Like I'm like, what is going on? Like, why are you actually cultivating? Like you're cultivating like, not like. I'm not saying you can't have conflict in friendship and like have difficult opinions and like hold space for them, but like, what are you doing? Like you're trolling people to like an extent like
That
they
kind
just
of
want to
stuff
fight
also
you.
isn't that new either.
Yeah, it's
think
not new, but like
stuff
it feels different now. Like
it's exaggerated.
it feels like very, very, very like it's like what it was like think of like YouTube pranks. Like that shit is crazy, right? I lived in that I was on YouTube on that era, right? That's a crazy era to live in. I'm like, damn, like it's that shit crazy as fuck. But like when you're a little older, like, okay, that's kind of annoying to do like to people all day. Like you're basically being a public nuisance. You're not like, doing anything like illegal, but like bothering people when they're not doing anything is like kind of crazy a little bit, right?
I'm glad I was not watching any of that.
I watched it. I was like, hey, I was like 13. I was like, what the fuck?
I
But like,
didn't know I wasn't on there for the prank channel era.
but I did not take it like at that. I'm like, oh, I thought most stage was staged. I was like, are these actually people actually doing this shit? Or like, I thought it was just like, you just like, there's like actors, like you guys are in a group, like, or like you're recording, like, yeah, you're recording in public, but like clearly like they're in with it, right? Like they're getting paid for this, right? That's what I thought originally. I was like, oh, you're just an asshole. Like you're just being a dickhead to people you don't know. I'm like, that's crazy. Actually, I don't like this anymore. I thought you guys were, because I thought it was like fake wrestling. I'm like, oh yeah, wrestling's cool as shit, but like, nigga, this shit is fake as fuck. Some of these matches rigged, but I love the energy, love the commentary about it, right? Like some of the same line, but like I think the people think like the trolling rage bait like to like another extent now. That's like actually like a little bit worse than that prank era of YouTube a little bit, because people just don't have the patience anymore. Like in the last couple of years for any of that type of shit. So it's like, get the fuck out of my face, and people would start getting hurt. Really, like yeah, I know you've seen.
That it's not cool to do that in real
Yeah,
life.
like they watch like do like some of the streams are like, yeah, I'm gonna go into a mall and like try to grab. I see a guy with a girl, I'm gonna try to grab his girl's ass. I'm like, what?
Oh, I ain't
What?
see that. That's
What? This is sexual harassment, actually. What? You're doing a crime. Wait, and you're filming it. What is wrong with you?
You gotta get jumped at that point, bro.
I promise you, there's stuff like that on YouTube. Not like in that vein, but like that's just an example. That's definitely a more exaggerated example. But like,
No,
there's
I believe
there's stuff that's people do. Like, of course they like play it off like, yeah, they're paid. We talked to homie after, but like somebody was like flirting with this nigga's girl in front of him. I'm like, do you want to eat your ass beat? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, this guy's gonna like fucking just like, oh, cool, bro.
I do remember pranks like that back then.
Yeah, right. Like, and even like the cheat, like I know somewhat. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've definitely been in the cheating culture. Some of those videos, like to catch a cheater, I'm like, damn.
Oh,
this shit's crazy.
Where they film them?
Yeah.
Where it's like, where they have like a hidden camera.
Yeah, and they do
like their partner or whatever. It's like, will they cheat or whatever?
Yeah, that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of funny. Bro.
Listen, the production value is always great with them. I'm like, damn, okay, you kind of got style with it, but also like, okay, what's gonna happen? Like, I did like that. I'm like, so I can't be mad at like some of the culture that exists today a little bit, but I'm like, Jesus, like to the way.
Like, have you seen that clip from Temptation Island? That viral clip?
Which one? Oh, Montoya! No, that shit was crazy.
That is the funniest thing of all time.
Listen.
And then it keeps cutting.
It's speeding up too.
She was going crazy, dude.
I was like, nah, this is sick.
He was like tearing his shirt. I was like,
nah, I don't know if that was tape. I don't know. They played my man, bro. I don't know anything about that Spanish shit, but like that shit was crazy. It was on Twitter. It was blowing up. Like, and you see, I just remember the clip of
the memes were so funny.
Him crying, but like the camera kept speeding. I don't know if the camera speeding or she was just going faster. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
When he was running through the damn, like, hey, my girl, you fuck my girl. I'm like, listen, bro, she's gone. She's hopping on bro right now. There's nothing you can do. You just gotta take that out.
Some dudes will watch that show and be like, see, this is why you can't trust them hoes, man. It's a TV show.
It's a TV show, but also, I mean, this.
And even if it did, it doesn't apply to everyone.
It doesn't apply to you either. Like, you're not, okay. I mean, what do you want to do? What would you realistically do in a situation? Like, if you were him, like, that's what I was saying. I'm like, what are you gonna do? Kill the dude and the girl? Like, you're gonna murder them, bro? You're going to, okay, kill the cheater and the lover and then go to jail for the rest of your life because you murdered your girlfriend? Like, what is the end? What is it? It's just like, it seems like the end goal is never thought of really in some of this like stuff on like people say online or like some of this just come like, oh, what do you?
And to bring it back, like this is how people react to Rent a Girlfriend too. They'll see they'll see Chizuru playing Kazuya and be like, see, this is why women ain't shit.
I'm
It's
like,
like, dude, you were taking a manga and using that as an example.
that's
of
why
real
you
life.
don't. I'm like, I don't think.
Chizuru's not real. Kazuya's not real. This situation, yeah, sure, it's true that some women play guys in real life, but to use a manga as your source for that is insane, dude. It might be the
Hey,
most insane thing I've ever seen.
yeah, like okay, people, you like what? If anything, a lot of these examples, like when I read something like powerful or deep, or like that, like triggers me something, I'm like, damn, okay, like how do I like if I read like, let's I'm gonna talk about if I read Nana, I'm cooked.
Oh, shout out to Nana.
Very good piece of media, piece of media, true. But like even that's like it's like a cautionary tale in a way. Like maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't like crash out basically, or like choose your friends wisely. Like those like common themes like betrayal and trust and like loss, like love. Like okay, yes, like these things happen. Like yeah, the girl you like the girl you like can be fucking some other dude.
That's also a lesson you can get from Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah,
Don't be a lame.
Don't be a lame. Don't be a lame. Like I don't know. Like
Don't be a lame.
What are you doing? Like you're. I don't know. There's really. It's just in my personal. I've never met any woman really like that. Like wants to be with me truly ever really impressed by any of things like that. Sometimes like money or like the facade. It's like. I can kind of do without that. I'm like, and you can probably test your own life.
Like, sure, some do, but like some don't. Like, I don't.
So I'm like,
yeah,
like find your piece. Like if you want to be a rich billionaire, whatever, right? Like attract like all those women, like I mean, that's you, right? There's ladies in that. There's every discretion of every person, really, right? So I'm like, if that's what you want, like. Go find that, I guess. Is from my opinion. I'm like, go find that, I guess, or go.
And you know how you can learn that. You know how you can learn that by going out and socializing in the world.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And
not getting these life lessons from your anime, bro.
Or fucking YouTubers, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, live your fucking life.
Weirdos on podcasts, bro.
We're just fucking. I just got a fucking mic and a camera, bro. Like I don't got a degree in psychology.
We just talking.
We just yapping right now. But like also, I mean, we're informative to give you a perspective. I think this is very important perspective people should have, especially when they watch like anime. Like we are talking about Rent a Girlfriend, but like also there's a lot.
Yeah, that's just the example.
That's just the example, but like we're just talking about like our real life, how it affects you and like how things go. So, that's really it. But it was just I don't know. I don't know why we just had that. That was just a long discussion we had like after a Marvel Rivals game.
Out of nowhere.
It's just so what do you think about that, bro? And then just
I don't even know how we brought it. I think we were just talking about my video because
I probably was because I was like, yeah, you're doing pretty well. Like, and I was like, oh,
that just led to the bigger conversation.
Hey,
of why some of y'all dudes are so lame.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But to conclude it all, don't be a weirdo. Don't be lame. Even there's nothing wrong with being antisocial, but you still have to learn these basic aspects of socializing as a human being.
Yeah.
And preferably don't learn it from anime.
Please.
Anime is a form of entertainment. Of course, it can greatly benefit us in our lives, just like a lot of art can. But at the end of the day, it's fiction. It should not affect you more than you allow it. You control how much these fictional forms of media can affect you. And you don't have to treat them as a guidebook for your life. And you have to have the media literacy. You have to have the maturity as a person to differentiate between the good things and the bad things that anime has.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that skill.
Discernment.
Which is why we're in the situations that we're in right now. That's basically the gist of our conversation.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with disliking stuff. I don't care that people dislike Rent a Girlfriend. I don't care that people, would rather stay at home. But it's like,
hey, I want you to.
If it applies to you, it applies to you, bro.
Like this is just an extreme that exists that I feel like
Yeah, a certain subset of people.
I feel like need to be addressed because like they kind of like in any kind of case they kind of just run wild, just like being unmentioned.
And they're more vocalized these days because of social media.
Yeah, so like I'm not trying
minority.
I'm not trying to have like people. I don't want people to be unhealthy.
Not all anime fans are lame.
No, like everybody. Not
all men are losers.
True, but a good majority. Some of these people are just y'all cooked. Unfortunately,
yeah,
some of y'all cooked. I just don't know.
Yes, I don't know about some of y'all.
Like but the majority of everybody that's watched probably watched the video or stayed to watch the entirety of this fucking video. It's probably fine. You're probably good. You're probably living life probably how you want, doing things you want, and being hopefully a good person in your interactions and being social or not being social, whatever the fuck you want to do with your life, it's fine, really. I
But if you're not, hopefully
just encourage you to like,
this little conversation gives you a little insight.
or just
Maybe
like
do a little
perspective.
self-reflection. Yeah,
Yeah,
perspective.
am I as bad? Like just being aware of like, I think,
Am I a lame?
yeah, am I a bitch?
lame guy?
Am I a bitch ass nigga? Like,
Am I a Kazuya?
am I a Kazuya? Are you Kazuya? That should be the thumbnail. I put the thumbnail like, are you a Kazuya?
Are you
Are you a Kazuya?
That's actually not a bad one. No, yeah. The title is "Are you a Kazuya?"
Are you a
and then the
Kazuya?
thumbnail is just a zoom in on Kazuya's face, and then "This is you," the text, and then an arrow. That's the perfect thumbnail. This is you.
Oh, that's the rage. That's the rage bait fucking clickbait thumbnail.
Hey,
I
you gotta
got
do
you.
that, or I'm gonna steal it and do
Nah,
it.
that's fire. I'm definitely gonna do. I'm gonna do this shit. But no, I think one step to like finding like these conversations, like having the awareness of it, and then also like actionable steps, like go ahead and like do things that are better for you. Go outside, go on a date, go find people. I promise you, it's not that hard to film people like let you on to believe or like just saying.
And I don't want people to think that we're forcing people, because there are people who they have like whatever mental
like social
things that
anxiety exists. Social anxiety is and mental ADHD
for sure.
Depression exists.
That's all real. Yeah, we all know that's real, but it's like there are things you can do just to be healthier
in your life,
mentally. Have a healthier social experience, and it's like
yeah,
it's probably even worse if you do have those sort of mental things. That
you have.
It's even worse that you're relying on anime to build these foundations for you.
Yeah.
So that especially applies to you. You really shouldn't.
Yeah, because
you're probably even more susceptible to being having a warped worldview because of anime.
True.
So I mean, definitely don't do that. Yeah.
Shit, I agree, because I mean, in some ways, not saying like I was a nigga like Kazuya, but like I definitely I got my values from my parents, and my parents were very strict people, definitely. But I watched a fuck ton of anime when I was really young, like at a very formative age. So I'm like, a lot of stuff that I learned, like that pick up, like sometimes the JRs like directly character traits from like an anime, but like I don't use them in the same ways like as like yes, but like like
yeah. But you know what the difference? You know what the difference is for you? Mm-hmm. You were probably taught to differentiate fiction and reality, probably.
Yeah,
it's a parenting thing.
Listen,
and you had experiences in the real world, and you know that your entire world is not anime.
Yo, hell no! It's like tropish, like to think of like your romance would be a fucking a romance would be like anything like an anime or TV. Even people that get their stuff from like TV sometimes, like not just anime niggas, but like there's people who are like movies like you think you get your romance hit for like a fucking movie. Like I promise you, you are setting yourself for total failure. You are living a lie, because that's not how anything exists. Like there's some people that have that type of lifestyle for show, but that's like 1.111% of people. Not everybody. Hey, I'm gonna say this.
You know what they say. Reality is stranger than fiction.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna be 100% real. You're not special. None of us are. But you are unique, and that's something to care. You are yourself. You are always you. No one can take that away from you. It's like I'm always saying like you got to be you, regardless of the situation. Like even these dating situations, being with people, friends, family, like with your own mental struggles and how you really process those things. You got to be real with yourself sometimes, and I think being real stuff requires like that awareness and then a little bit of actionable steps for yourselves. I'm just trying. I'm just.
That.
Yeah. I think that's true.
You're not special, but you are unique. I like that.
You. Everybody is like everybody's totally a totally different person.
I like that.
It's good for you. Like,
I like that.
And I like to say this because like this is like important for me. Is that you got here from other people's like struggles and paths, like your parents, like your grandparents. Like not saying you gotta have respect for everything that they have done or like your life before, but like have respect for like that you exist today in this moment. Like in the best period of human existence, like so, like don't like fool yourself with, like delusions of like grandeur and like these weirdo things about media and anime. Like, hey, do what's best for you. Like, yourself better than anything else. Like better than I can never tell you that in these anime things. Like, trust yourself, have your own intuition, and like learn from yourself. Like, hey, I know it's not a good thing to do. All right, next time I'll do something different. And a mistake has been made. You don't make up mistakes; they just happen. So you fuck up with a girl, you fuck up with like life with friends. Hey, formative. It's only there to guide you to become a better person. It's like not saying like everything is linear like that, but like I promise you, like if you're like struggling in any of these type of areas, it's just probably a little bit of self-reflection will help you. I promise it. Not even like the mental illness side, for sure. That's a whole different argument. I'm not gonna tell somebody like self-reflect when you're dealing with fucking chronic depression half your life. Like that's not what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm saying like if you deal with some issues, like you have depressed moments, you've been dumped, you've been cheated on, you've been looking at this, and you're looking at red girlfriend and getting mad because what Kazuya is doing, like that fucking
it's
bitch.
A little too close to home.
It's a little like I'm saying like you should probably like, hey, chill out, relax. it's not you, bro. That's not you.
You always do. You always
want
do
her.
therapy.
There's nothing hurt. Nothing's nobody's. No one's out to hurt you. Even this video. Even though it
Oh
seems
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it is, I'm not attacking people that have different views to me. I'm just saying like, hey, you should be better for yourself. Like you shouldn't.
Chizuru can't hurt you in real life.
She's gonna hurt you, fucking dude. Like the anime characters can hurt you.
Bro.
I'm saying
she's not doing you dirty in real life.
Just live how you want. Like me, Damien, like anybody else that does like, well, they lived a multivariate of lives truly before they did this stuff, right? Or did anything like this before, right? So I'm like, hey, you got to live your own life truly. So I'm like, hey, go ahead and be unique. Go ahead and trust yourself. Go ahead and learn from your mistakes and like be better. Really, that's all I'll say. Like it's not like that deep to talk about Rent a Girlfriend, but like it's just a really point example and like that people kind of follow. Like people like clown and say like it's bad. I don't. Like I said, no one gives a fuck about that shit. I'm just reiterating this thing because like I don't want somebody in the comments telling me like, oh, you want to support Rent a Girlfriend, nigga. I don't care. I don't have any of these volumes. I've read it.
Both of us think the series sucks.
The series sucks. It's just cynical. It's boring. It's not interesting. But if you like it, that's cool for you. That's like motherfuckers apply to like who fucking you don't like Naruto.
I'm still watching the new season, bro.
Yeah. I'm not fucking watching that shit. I'm not watching that shit. I mean, go ahead. That's what you. I'm not fucking watching any of that shit. I'm saying, people like, like One Piece or whatever like that. I'm like, go ahead, hate it. That ain't gonna change that will never change my enjoyment of a series. Somebody just likes it, truly.
Yes.
Like if I say I like Rent a Girlfriend, I just like Rent a Girlfriend. Niggas say, well, why you trying? I'm like, I like it. Yeah. Like no is a complete answer too. That is true. So like, somebody says something, just I don't know. I don't want anybody to comment saying like, you defend. I'm like, I'm not defending shit, bro. I don't like Raging Miura is cash cowing your ass. The niggas that buy his shit, he farming. He finessing. He is finessing you. He's finessing you. Do you deserve death threats or not? No.
He's laughing all the way to the bank, bro.
He don't give a fuck. Literally, he don't give a fuck. And if he does, it's his work of art. It's his piece. He decided to do that, so I don't have any problem with that. I'm like, hey, it's just something that exists in like the utter of like art and media really at this point. Like, hey, there's shit that's out there that just. Hey, that was popular for a while. Hey, somebody's buying it, so he's still making money. He's still creating chapters. Somebody's paying the bills. So motherfuckers, hey, you hate reading? If you don't like it, the best thing to do is just take it away and stop looking at it. never hate watch anything. You are not helping anything.
Put it down, bro. You don't have to watch it. Yeah.
You don't have to be like this. I'm just saying. That's all. You don't have to be what they expect, brother.
Yeah, that's the conversation we had. That's the gist of it, and we thought.
That'd be interesting to talk.
Thought it'd be, I thought y'all would want to hear it too.
I think it was. I think we had a very.
We be having conversations like this all the time. Y'all don't even know.
Hey man, like I'm like motherfuckers always talking like, yo, Soda Park. I'm like, if you say the word, I'm a yapper. I'm gonna be here for. We can be here for 3 hours talking about some shit, even some bullshit. Sometimes I'm like, hey, you see that sled? Like,
we've known each other for like what 3-4 years now almost.
Yeah,
we've had some crazy conversations. Some very crazy over the top. Much of it under the influence of alcohol.
Listen, brother.
We've had some crazy conversations.
Hey, all I gotta say is, the birthday's coming up soon. Might do another one. I might ask it like low key.
Yeah.
My this is not serious. I'm putting in the video, but like. Might have to ask for the reunion for my birthday. The realest reunion video. All of us get in, just start yapping, start talking. We here tonight.
You cut the video?
Oh no, I did not cut the video. I'm still talking.
Oh shit!
I'll probably edit this part out, but I'm thinking about it. It's no promises, guys. No promises, really. I'm not gonna. Yeah. But I will ask. I'm like, yeah. So be on the lookout for that. But as always, thank you, Damien. As always, my homie, coming on, speaking your piece. And thank you guys for watching this long. This is an hour long. I was not finna yap this long actually because I actually have something to do. I have to go back to work.
I gotta get out of here. Yes.
We got shit to do. So I'm like, and I gotta, the lady's calling me. I gotta answer.
Oh yeah.
That shit. So,
some of y'all don't know nothing about that. Let me stop. Let me stop.
He's sick. He's bullying you guys now.
Cut it.
No.
Cut the camera. Cut it.
Shut the fuck up. Listen. But nah. You guys have a good day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, link down below for the homies channel too, and everybody mentioned all the realists and everybody talked about this video, and also links to like some of the manga and some other stuff that I was talking about in series. You guys don't want to like actually like if you guys think I'm like bullshit or like you're not saying shit, I'm like I got you. I got sources. I'm locked in. But yeah, peace off, peace and blessings. Bye. All right, I'm sorry.
To the finish line, everywhere you look, he's right on time. With the silence there.